Our ancient people says that growing fruitful trees, colorful flowers in front of a house is a mind refreshing thing. And also they are saying that white flowers like Vatusutta, Sudu Araliya give a negative energy too. But I don't know exactly what it talks about. In my case, we have grown a big Vatusutta tree in front of our house. See, me and my husband really enjoy this tree because it gives white flowers to worship our Lord Buddha in every morning and the evening. And our neighbors are also coming to pick these flowers to worship Buddha. Since we are Buddhist, we also worship Buddha every morning and the evening as a ritual. And we have been doing this from the starting date of living in our home. I believe it's a good habit, and we used to offer the Buddha Puja to birds who are coming to our garden. Most of the birds are coming to eat peanut butter fruits. So we have a peanut butter tree in our front garden. So these birds are coming to eat them up.
I want to see you, dear, in color, sparkling light, in spite of apathy.
This is a shoe rack. This is a shoe rack in front of our house. I have put 2 cactus plants on that. So it gives a good view.
I want to see you, dear.
This is the Ayurvedic curry leaf tree, which is in front of our house. We call it in Sinhala Vedakarapinta tree.
Apathy, you'll be fine. I broke your
This is our peanut butter fruit tree. The scientific name of this tree is Banchosia argenti. You can Google it and see that tree. I have seen in most of Sri Lankan houses this tree has spread now. Actually, this tree is old for 7 to 8 years. But normally this will mature in around 3 to 4 months in a normal tropical climate like Sri Lanka. And it's grown in sunny with the sunshine, and it needs less of a water. It needs water, but it is less. This very beautiful tree is sure to be a favorite for any tropical collection. And these older plants are very tolerant of light frost, and it can be grown in a pot also.
into a fading light. Have heart for me, my dear, and I'll be fine. I broke your melody. It's time for me to leave.
This is called Devadara tree, and this is a good household plant. It grows big, but when it grows more and more, the tree is getting more beautiful. Have you ever eaten ambulpera? Yes, this is that kind of a tree, ambulpera tree. It's still small. It hasn't produced any fruits yet.
hold your heart.
This is our small rambutan tree. It is also still growing. It hasn't produced any fruits yet. And the other thing is, you have seen that I have dried my clothes in front of my house. Actually, that's too ugly, I know, but I don't have any space to dry them up. So I use this space to do all of my things. So to play with my kid and my husband and I both need a small garden which gives a greenery view. So that is already achieved, because when we buy this home, at that time there were no tree, and there were only that peanut butter tree. So we had to do lots of efforts to make our small garden up to this level. And I must say, this small dal type plant, actually it's a beautiful one. I love it. We have to water always. We have to water them always. It needs lots of water. I don't know the name of it. Actually, I normally say paripu, paripuele. Actually, I don't know the names of them. Don't ask it from me. I just love the green.
I want to put myself into a fading light. Have heart for me, my dear, and I'll be fine. I broke your melody. It's time for me to leave. In spite of everyone, I'll be near. You and I will always be alive. You and I forever. You and I will stand against the night, and I will hold your heart. I want to see you, dear.
And another thing I want to emphasize is most of these plants were gifted from my friends' houses, my neighbor houses. So actually, this was maintaining at a zero budget. So we haven't spent that much money on the garden. So like you can see, it's not that much rich actually. So we only need a greenery garden, that's all. Our aim is that. But yes, of course we have a beautiful mindset on the garden. So we are dreaming on a beautiful garden. But so both me and my husband is working on it. Let's see. In future, we can see a beautiful garden than this.
You and I will stand against the night, and I will hold your heart.
So I must say here that each of this plant was planted by me within a certain time period, but I didn't do it daily because I'm not at home actually. I'm a working mom, so I'm rarely at home, but somehow I managed to do it. So if I have a leisure time in the weekend or in the weekdays, evenings, I used to water these plants. Actually, watering plants is a good exercise to our mind. I experience it. So I suggest you to do it leisurely.
In spite of everyone, I'll be near. You and I will always be alive. You and I forever. You and I will stand against the night, and I will hold your